worshipping none but Allah alone. And I am not of the al-mushrikeen, those who worship others besides Allah. His people disputed with him. He said, "Do you dispute with me concerning Allah while He has guided me? And I fear not those whom you associate with Allah in worship. Nothing can happen to me except when my Lord Allah wills something. My Lord comprehends in His knowledge all things. Will you not then remember? And how should I fear those whom you associate in worship with Allah, though they can neither benefit nor harm, while you fear not that you have joined in worship with Allah things for which He has not sent down to you any authority? So which of the two parties has more right to be in security? If you but know, it is those who believe in the oneness of Allah and worship none but Allah alone, none but Him alone, and confuse not their belief with zulm, wrong, by worshipping others besides Allah. For them only there is security, and they are the guided. And that was our proof which we gave Abraham against his people. We raised what we will in degrees. Certainly your Lord is all-wise, all-knowing. In that debate, Abraham clarified to his people that these celestial bodies do not serve as deities and cannot be worshipped as partners with Allah the Almighty. Indeed, these bodies are created things, fashioned, controlled, managed, and made to serve. They appear sometimes and disappear at others, going out of sight from our world. However, Allah the Almighty does not lose sight of anything, and nothing can be hidden from Him. He is without end, everlasting, without disappearance. There is no other deity but Allah. Abraham made clear to them, first, that the celestial bodies are unworthy of worship, and second, that they are among the signs of Allah Almighty. Allah commanded, and from among His signs are the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. Prostrate not to the sun, nor to the moon, but prostrate to Allah, who created them, if you really worship Him. Abraham's reasoning helped to reveal the truth, and then the conflict between him and his people began for the worshippers of the stars and planets did not stand mute. They began arguing and threatening Abraham. Abraham replied, "Do you dispute with me concerning Allah while He has guided me? And I fear not those whom you associate with Allah in worship. Nothing can happen to me except when my Lord Allah wills something. My Lord comprehends in His knowledge all things. Will you not then remember? How should I fear those whom you associate in worship with Allah, though they can neither benefit or harm, while you fear not that you have joined in worship with Allah things for which He has not sent down to you any authority? So which of the two parties has more rights to be in security? If you but know, it is those who believe in the oneness of Allah and worship none but Him alone, and confuse not their belief with zulm, wrong, by worshipping others besides Allah. For them only there is security, and they are the guided. Abraham reasons with idolaters. The curtains are drawn on the first category of the people, those who worshipping celestial bodies. The next situation reveals the second group, those who are practicing idolatry. Allah gave Abraham the reasoning he needed the first time, and every time he argued with his people, Almighty Allah declared, "And that was our proof which we gave Abraham against his people. We raised one who we will in degrees. Certainly your Lord is all-wise, all-knowing." Abraham did his best to make his people heedful to the belief in the oneness of Almighty Allah and to the worship of Him alone. He bade them to firmly renounce the worship of idols. He said to his father and his people, "What are these images to which you are devoted?" They said, "We found our fathers worshipping them." He said, "Indeed you and your fathers have been in manifest error." They said, "Have you brought us the truth, or are you one of those who play about?" He said, "Nay, your Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth, who created them, and of that I am of the witnesses." Abraham reasons with his father. All was finished between Abraham and his people, and the struggle began. The most amazed and furious was his father, or his uncle, who had raised him. For as it is well known, he not only worshipped idols, but sculpted and sold them as well. Abraham felt that it was his duty as a good son to advise his father against this evil, so that he could be saved from Allah's punishment. Being a wise son, he did not make his father feel foolish, nor did he openly laugh at his conduct. He told him that he loved him, thereby hoping to generate fatherly love. Then he gently asked him why he worshipped lifeless idols who could not hear, see, or protect him. Before his father could become angry, he hastily added, "O my father, verily there has come to me of knowledge that which came not unto you, so follow me. I will guide you to a straight path. O my father, worship not Satan. Verily, Satan has been a rebel against the most beneficent Allah. O my father, verily, I fear lest a torment from the most beneficent Allah overtake you, as that you become a companion of Satan in the hellfire." He, the father, said, "Do you reject my gods, O Abraham? If you stop not this, I will indeed stone you, so get away from me safely before I punish you." Abraham said, "Peace be on you. I will ask forgiveness of my Lord for you. Verily, he is unto me ever most gracious, and I shall turn away from you and from those whom you invoke besides Allah." Abraham debates with the idolaters. His father's harsh treatment did not stop Abraham from delivering the message of truth. Angry and sad to his people, prostrate before idols, he was determined to stamp out these practices, and went to the town to debate with the people, knowing full well that he might suffer harm.